realized so many single young women with just one kid rarely add more kids or rush into marriage. People talk, people judge, but the truth is, very few understand the reason behind this. So today, let's talk about the reality. My name is Elizabeth Bomboa, and welcome so much to today's episode of Parenting. Let's talk about the reasons why so many single moms stop at one. By one, I mean they get only one kid and they are like, no, this might be my forever kid. Probably I am not going to get more kids. Because of whatever happened, this kid, raising a kid is not a job. And sometimes it is a lesson to be learned. And also for some people it's a mistake that they would never want to repeat again. Yes, we are already having the kid. I'm not trying to say a kid is a mistake, no, don't get me wrong. But at some point you look back and you're like, I think I did a mistake by getting a kid with such a partner, someone who maybe they are not supporting their kids, someone whom they are not in their children's life, someone who doesn't have anything to do with that kid, regardless of the fact that they are the dad to that kid. Some things happen and you're like, yes, it happened, but I'm not wishing to go back there again. Whatever happened, happened, and I learned a lesson and I don't want to repeat the same mistake. So today, guys, let's talk about the reason why this young single mom stops at one, even if they are financially stable or not. The first reason is financial pressure. Raising a child alone is not a small thing, it is never easy. Whether you are financially stable or not, raising one kid is already enough, feels like it is overwhelming. School fees, food, rent, clothing, it never ends. And that's why many single women, the thought of getting another kid feels like it's impossible. They would rather focus on that one kid. Even if they are financially well, they are doing well in life, they feel like it is better to concentrate with this single kid and give them the best future rather than risking and getting more kids. The second thing is emotional trauma or fear. Let's be realistic. Many single mothers, you see them out there, they went through pain, disappointment, heartbreak, or even betrayal in the first relationship or marriage. Whatever case that leads to the birth of that kid, they went through a lot. This is the fact, whether you like it or not. Many women, especially these ones with one single kid, they went through a lot in the relationship they were before they get those kids. Probably you get the kid and the partner was not supportive. There were a lot of things happening there. You could always try in that relationship, pray, invest, and even invest in that relationship. A lot happened in those relationships. I have been there and I know a lot. Most of us, you got the kid with someone you used to love so much, and this person did not love you equally. Others just wanted to pass time with you, and before you knew they wanted to pass time, you already got the kid. What will you do? You could not abort that kid. You decided to keep that pregnancy, to keep that kid. At the end of the day, you got the kid, and that particular person did not support you, or whatever they did to you, you can never forget. This is something you'll never forget. This is something you'll live with it forever and ever. And so many people, when they remember whatever they went through in their previous marriages or relationships, getting into another relationship or getting another baby takes them back there. And they are like, what if I got abandoned again with this kid? Ama niachwe na hii nyumba na itanisho na mtoto, what will happen? When it comes to these cases, if you already have a kid, you are so cautious about something. One step ahead, two steps behind. For example, for me, if I am in a relationship with someone and I see just a very tiny red flag, God forgive me. Just a small red flag, me, I always leave. I don't want to cry again. I don't want to take care of a baby alone anymore. I had a lot. I had enough in this relationship. I got a baby, and now I'm taking care of the baby alone. It is so much. It is so painful. And whenever you think of that, and someone else is asking you for relationship or marriage, and you are like, I lost someone I used to love, and sometimes you feel like you can never love someone else the way you love this. That. You can never love someone else the way you used to love the father of your kid. That is the fact. At the end of the day, you was your best until you got that kid. Then then he left, or things just happened and you found yourself being a single mom, you don't want to repeat the same mistake. You don't want to add another kid and become a single mom of two. I'm not trying to say people don't do that. They don't do that. They do. You have seen single mom of 2, 3, 4. Yes, they are there. But again, it is so painful. You are a single mom of 2 kids or 3 kids with different fathers. Sometimes it is heartbreaking, and that's why I'm saying when you think of making a step of becoming a wife, that is getting married or getting more babies, you are like, I need to think about this. The other reason is independence and control. Once a woman raises a child alone, she learns independence in the hard way. For example, you have been taking care of this baby since he was 0 probably up to where they are today, probably 5 years. All these years, you have been alone in the life of this kid. You have been working hard to give them the best life because you know at the end of the day, I'm alone. No one is coming to support me. A woman knows how to stand on her own feet when she has been taking care of a kid alone. So marriage does not feel like a must for them. This is the fact. I know someone might be watching this video and they are like, being married is a must or it's an achievement. It depends with you. If you feel like marriage is an achievement to you, it's okay. If you feel it is not an achievement for you, it's still okay. But I'm talking about these single mothers who have been taking care of their kids alone. They have learned independence and they already know how to stand by themselves alone. And marriage at this point feels like it is not a must. Like I am living the life I want. Sometimes it even feels like losing control over her own life. Remember, this is someone who has been through a lot. They have been taking care of their babies alone. They have the freedom of going out and coming back whenever they wish to come. No one is controlling them. No one is telling them you need to pay rent, you need to buy food, you need to buy this and this in your house. No one is there to tell them that. So they know they are in control of themselves. At the end of the day, it is me and my baby. Whatever my baby will need, it is upon me to look for ways of how I will get money and satisfy my kids' needs. A single mom will prefer peace, freedom, and focusing on her kid rather than rushing into relationships and marriage that may not bring happiness. The last one is society and judgment. Society will always judge, society will always talk and talk a lot. If a single mom adds a kid, society will judge, society will talk. If a single mom gets married again, they will still judge and talk. So many women decide to choose the quiet path, stick to one child, and live their best life on their own terms and block the noise. At the end of the day, whether a single mom decides to add more kids or stay with one kid, whether she decides to get married again or not, it's upon her, it is her life. What matters is happiness, peace of mind, and being able to provide and give her kids the best life. It is the time we stop judging and start understanding. So let's stop judging and start understanding. So she got us to the end of our today's video, and if you are out there and you are doing this judgmental things, judging single mothers, whether they get married or they add more kids, you are there judging. At the end of the day, if they are not coming to knock at the door and ask you for help, ask you for food to give their kids, don't mind about them. It is upon them, it is their choices they make. And everyone has their own choices of life. If you choose to stay with that one kid, it is upon you. It is because of your own reason. If you decide to add more kids on top of that one kid and still continue to be a single mom, it's still upon you. You never know your plans, and it is what it is. So guys, let's stop the judgment. And until next time, stay unstoppable. Bye bye.